Hello everyone, Luke Smith here. Saturday, so this is a themed ED reading of Halloween. So I'm going to be doing this today. So it's really Halloween article on Encyclopedia Dramatica. Let me just check my audio levels. Yeah, they're fine. Okay, just making sure I haven't muted it by accident. Halloween, or Child's Purge Day, is that special time of year we run over children at twice the rate in any other day of the year. This is largely done as a means of population control, dressed up as a fun-filled, candy-scarfing spook festival of giggles and laughter, at least up until the point which your child winds up permanently plastered across the pavement like a bright jelly stain. Every day for the rest of your life, whenever you get behind the wheel of a car and look at the road, you'll see the squashed little faces of heads popping open like, what the fucking hell is wrong with this? This is a bit dark really. I suppose it's because it's a Halloween article, never mind. Plastered across the I would do down that one. Popped open like a grape, their brains smeared all over the roadway. You can take comfort through in your ritual sacrifice to Satan himself, knowing your dead children will help bring forth a bountiful harvest and keep demons from Dahenberg your goats or some crazy ass pagan shit. Don't worry about taking any responsibility for your dead children, because the media, the police, hell, even the government has got you covered. Throughout the whole month of October, they'll constantly cram into your vicarious little head every irrational, non-consistent, completely improbable, statistic, irrelevant danger and urban legend that they can think of to completely distract you from the fact that having your spurg brood ground into the asphalt is the leading cause of death among the ankle biter population. From razors to glass embedded in the candy to poisonous treats to horrific, dangerous marijuana edibles that will do absolutely nothing actually, but apparently the law enforcement agencies across the country feel inclined to waste billions of taxpayer money trying to warn you of the completely non-existent dangers of getting high on a totally non-addictive substance that is utterly impossible to overdose on. For anyone not under the age of 18 or of 16, Halloween is a time to revel in extensive debauchery. It is highly encouraged to get absolutely shit-faced, wear next to nothing and vomit on the hot sluts before attempting to drive home drunk, alone and empty inside. With any luck, you'll inevitably get crotch biscuit bowling, in your car, and purge at least 6 or 8 of the snot-faced little hellspawns. What's if they sort of running over kids? Children. Halloween is one of the favourite holidays for most children, and mine, to be fair. It's still my favourite holiday. Combining the candy from Easter with the undeserved presents from Christmas, responsible adults should be safe on Halloween while making sure that the children have fun. Wait until nightfall, dress them up so nobody will recognise them, force them to walk around in a sea of children, no one supervising, travel to a stranger's house, allow the children to ask them for candy, threaten to vandalise their homes if they don't. TP time. The creepier the house and its occupants look, the better. Amp them up with sugar. Devil's Night. Empty them. Watch them empty houses go ablaze. Costumes. We got some costumes here. It is common for children in the 6 to 10 year-old demographic to dress up for Halloween, usually as ghosts, demons, witches, ghouls, vampires and other similar things. However, costumes which have literally fuck all to do with Halloween, such as pirates and fairies, are unfortunately common. This is one of the easier ways to spot a concerned mother. Weeaboos and other type of virgins like to take advantage of the holiday to dress up as their favourite game or anime star, which helps them cope with their own unfulfilled desires of being unable to get their parents to drive them to conventions so they can roleplay with other anime and game fags. One of the few times no one complains about furries is on Halloween. Furries and other kin. I'm guessing it's other sorts. Traditionally, Halloween is a time of year where evil spirits and monsters arise from the damnation to walk among the living. Such is the case with furries and other kin, because Halloween is a time of year where normal people dress up as werewolves, demons and vampires. It is easy for the usual sick fucks to rise up from their underground lair to pretend that they are normal. Adult babies who have also been known to turn up at this time of year. Although some may look the same as others, they will still act their same faggy way, so pay close attention. Most worryingly, alcohol is often served at Halloween parties, stolen by stoned teenagers. If you become intoxicated at this time of year, it is easy to become an unwilling victim of a gift pile. Women, most notably the college girl. If you have a decent body, the whole goal of it is to find the smallest, tightest, sluttiest costume you can fit in, so it can be removed and put back on easy. If you're lucky, you don't need to know why or remember it. While at the Halloween party, remember to do your damnedest to look like a whore, act like a whore, drink like a whore, and pass out between 60 and 90 minutes into the party. After 6 or 7 drinks, because this is a time you've been to a party and ever drank alcohol in your life. Go on, YOLO bitch. By the way, remember, stick to sweet drinks. That way you won't taste the saltiness of the GHB. These are your college years, so go out and have fun. Remember the frat boy code. It is easier for her to bury the truth when she has no memory of it. Fucking hell. Hopefully you're good and drunk and won't remember, and you won't wake up when you're dragged into the basement or out of slight room, making this a night to remember for some nerd and his friends on Twitter when he entertains them with a live feed. For the next 4 years, everyone will know about that heart-shaped mole just above your cooch. Pro tip: stock up on the morning after pill and revel in your newfound infamy. You're a certified slut now. When you graduate in your degree in English literature, you can use this experience to explain why you're a lesbian in endymion poetry, which tells you the rug burns on your back from being dragged. Hurt more than your vagina the day after losing your virginity. Go ahead, cut his balls off metaphorically, revel in knowing that he might read this when you suggest that you are secretly awake so you can let the ink fly, informing the literacy world and 3 of your family members that he failed as a man and you as a woman. Before you end, don't forget to call your lesbian sisters to castrate their sons and brothers to finally cure this male insanity. Look at that, just like Harvard Robbins' novel. One Halloween spent as a slut and your whole life is mapped out for you. So we've got some slutty pictures right here. We're not going to go through them, we're just going to leave them like that. The ED Do It Yourself to Costumes Guide. The David Cardline. You will need a plastic bag, duct tape and Vaseline. Take the plastic bag, put it over your head, using a duct tape, make a tight seal around your neck. Using Vaseline, quickly start playing with your dick until you pass out and die. Isn't that what like Kenny did in South Park, and he accidentally killed himself doing it? Pretty sure he did. The Human Torch. You will need oily rags and a lighter. Totally. Don't do this, by the way. This is satire. This is a piss take. Do not do this. Take the oily rags and pin them to your clothes. Use a lighter to set on fire. If you're black, start running down the street. This instantly becomes Richard Pryor. Fucking hell. If you're black and playing the Richard Pryor, luckily, because your goals in life is to get burnt to a unit, to get flighted, flighted to burnt unit. If you're white or playing a Human Torch, you must run into a highly combustible building, like a paper factory, to cause it to burn it down. The inner city black man. You only need shoe polish. I'll really fucking go. Paint your skin black using your shoe polish. Go outside and scream "fuck you pig" at a cop. Get shot. Fucking hell. The sunburnt white man. Jesus. You'll need movie quality Caucasian face makeup and a wig. As a black man, take the Caucasian paints. Make yourself up to look white. Don't forget your wig. Watch your credit score jump to 700. Even better, walk into a bank carrying a briefcase and go crazy on how many loans you are offered. The Timothy Leary. You will need 1/4 kilo of weed, a 1960s Beatles style jacket, a Chinese collar, and vintage jeans. Dress yourself up in your classic clothes, smoke dope until you're good and stoned, and file a lawsuit against the US government to legalize drugs. The SJW. Get a job at Marvel Comics. Bring diversity to comics. When their sales shit can, blame the readers for being close-minded idiots. Pretty much. The male porn actor. You will need a bag of nuts and glue. Break up all the nuts and then glue these busted nuts to your face and back. Voila! You're just finishing filming a gay porn. Really commit to your costume by only wearing a hammock you're allowed to do stuff in. It is Halloween. And hero. You'll need a gun or another suitable weapon. Wait until middle hours of your candy begging, when most kids are out, and go batshit crazy and start killing kids. Try for a high score before the police closes in on you. Kill yourself. If you're really planning on this costume, how about you forget about the kids? Pin a note to your chest that says, I am an Halloween and hero. Kill yourself while sitting in a lawn chair on your porch with a bowl of candy. That's Jesus Christ. This article is rough. Race costume gallery is sort of bullshit. You can't put this costume on because it'll offend this culture. Bollocks to your culture. You can wear anything on Halloween. Movies. Another Halloween tradition is viewing horror films. The horror genre is perfect for this holiday, for it tends to usually revolve against the same subject matter, as well as being just tasteless. Christian pussies tend to shy away from such films, and even gone as far as to say that they have become demonically possessed if they watch them. I love a good horror film, especially on Halloween. I think the original Halloween is on tonight, but I think I missed it. I think it starts at 11, I'm not quite sure. Poison candy. Aside from... hang on a minute, I need a bit of a stupid time to check halfway through if I'm recording. Aside from pretending to be a witch or a vampire, which is unacceptable for kids under 14, the main treat of Halloween is candy. Even after being told for the rest of the year it is wrong to take sweets from strangers. Some argue stories of poison candy are just urban legends to make Halloween seem more scary. This is a lie. During the 1970s, many children died from eating homemade sweets laced with drugs or poison, including 5-year-old Kevin Toastain, who ate poison candy containing heroin. Luckily, the vigilant parents was able to spot these dangerous sweets, as they all bear a distinctive blue star. If you receive an email about such sweets, pass them on as quickly as possible. That's kind of nice, and putting that disclaimer there. Wasn't really expecting him to do that. Yeah, poison sweets is a thing. People, arseholes, like to poison their candy and give it to kids on Halloween. That does happen. Not so much over here. More in America that tends to happen though. Timothy O'Brien. In 1974, 8-year-old Timothy O'Brien died after eating a cyanide-laced pixie stick given him on Halloween. Fucking hell. If you eat, like, I'm pretty sure, like, if you eat a cyanide pill, you got like 15 minutes to live. I'm pretty sure that's the thing. His father claimed he received the treat from a house in Texas called America, fucking of course. But when police investigated the house, it turned out to be abandoned. It also turned out to be the boy's father had taken approximately 60 grand's worth of life insurance policies on their son. So the father did it then. Timothy's father was executed on March 31st, 1984. The murder earned Timothy's dad the nickname "the boy that killed Halloween." Yeah, that's fucking rough. That is not his real father right there. He's just a fucking cunt. Religions. Halloween. It was the eve of Samhain, the firstborn, the children of sacrifice. Samhain's eve was a night of dread and danger. And that was National Geographic, 1977. Ooh. Pagans. A few hundred years ago, pagans celebrate the end of summer by honouring the dead, mainly by adding a few more dead people. Human sacrifice was the main event of Halloween. You will notice the above quotes come not from fundamentalist Jesus freaks, but from magazines and books dedicated to science and history. Modern pagans will tell you this is a lie. But would you rather believe repetitive journalists or historians, or a 16-year-old Wiccan who believes she can cast hexes? It's a thing. We don't know who to fucking believe, really. Christians, we've got some stuff here. We've got a quote. We're not going to watch videos and stuff in this video. We've got a quote. I think we ought to close Halloween down. Do you want your children to dress up as witches? They are druids used to dress up like this when they were doing human sacrifices. The children were acting out satanic rituals and participating in it. I don't even realise it. Pat Robinson, 700 Club. Sounds like a stonemason to me. Those crazy Bible thumpers. Some Christians do not celebrate Halloween, as they despise everything and anything which resembles fun, because they are not allowed to dress up and eat candy. Christians celebrate Halloween by burning evil books, including books written by the Pope and Mother Teresa, and Bibles except the King James Version. Wait a minute. Why are they burning books by the Pope? He's meant to be a Christian. Oh no, he's Catholic, isn't he? Okay, never mind. Some argue November the 1st, All Saints' Day, has been combined with Halloween to remember the souls of the dead, especially dead Martinate Christians, so there are nothing immoral about celebrating Halloween. Despite this, the day is pretty much ignored, since it's mostly a boring version of Day of the Dead, which in itself is a boring as fuck version of Halloween. The Day of the Dead is a Mexican holiday. Satanists, we're getting into the good stuff now. Two major holidays, Halloween and I'm not even going to pronounce that, are celebrated by the Church of Satan, and that was Anton LaVey, founder of the Church of Satan. Satanists celebrate Halloween not because they are pagans, but because they hate Christ fags. Although not all Satanists are pagans, all pagans are Satanists. While pagans pretend to be ashamed of their brutal and bloody past, Satanists relish it and frequently commit gruesome murders in the name of Lucifer. And Anton LaVey also died on Halloween. Coincidence? Yes, he actually died on October 29th, but the date was changed on his birth certificate to make him look more hardcore. But Hitler did really die on that. Coincidence? Not likely, because it was a suicide. The rest of it is bullshit. Special mention: Amanda Knox. K is silent. In Italy, Meredith Kircher was murdered by Amanda Knox on November 1st, 2007. Providing once more Satanists often get the date wrong. Meredith was killed because she refused to take part in sex games with Amanda and her boyfriend, despite the fact Amanda was quite clearly fuckable. Amanda later confessed the murder in front of a jury, completely surprised that stabbing someone to death could be so messy. I heard that she had her throat slit, and from what I saw in the CSI, those things are not quick or pleasant. So I said, "Gosh, blur! This is brutality. This death. It really did shock me." And that was TV lied to me. You know. If you got a video there, we're not gonna bother with that because it's fucking fake shit, ghost story bollocks. We got some pictures here. Let's scroll past because some of them is a bit nudity. We got Jimmy Savile right there's the pumpkin. That's pretty sweet. See also 31 Tricks, 31 Tweets, a terrifying series of Halloween tales from the master of the disturbing fiction. Pretty sure it's some goosebumps, believe. Cosplay, creepypasta, cultural appreciation, dance in the Vampire Brood, ED's Halloween theme, goth Halloween franchise, hauntings, Krampus, monstered by state, necrophilia, sex of the dead, that means. Olgai, skeleton, spirit Halloween, which we covered last week, which Yamanote Halloween train and zombie. External links, sex positions for Halloween, because why the fuck not? Has Halloween become over commercialized? Yes, it definitely has. Is all this topic. Halloween is a part of a series on obscure religions. Yeah. So yeah, that is the Halloween article. It's a pretty good read. A bit gruesome on the front of it, but not so bad, to be fair, for the rest of it. We covered a lot in this video. Right, tomorrow's one is going to be a not have we done this one, a weekly recap, and I'm going to be out for most of the day tomorrow. I'm going to be in London at London Comic Con tomorrow, so I'm going to get some pictures, get some video and make it into a vlog and upload it sometime next week. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also there is my links if you want to support me in any way. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time.